We're back. Holy crud, we're back. Some of the prep work's been done already. Meters are off. I'm gonna have to pull the hood and get this bad boy out of here. Should just be the transmission bolts and yank those motor mounts, and out she comes. He hasn't found the motor yet, but this will at least get it prepped and drop her right in then. Okay, back in a bit. Well, unfortunately, there's a familiar sight. And there it is. You don't have a dipstick on this thing, do you?
Dipstick?
To check the oil, see if there's even any in there.
I'll get this off first.
He doesn't know if he drained the oil or not. Really don't want to try to drop that pan if it's full of oil. So. Clutch off, oil pan off, oil pump off, valve covers off, intake manifold off, water pump off. If we can't see any damage when we pull the oil pan, then we may just pop the heads if we can get them busted free, or get back to my place and use the impact gun if we need to. Because this is going in the back of this truck. Get that harmonic balancer back off, and timing chain and cover, and basically turn her back into a long block. Alright, one junk 305. I don't know the cause of it, but I think I found why it's seized up. Or locked up, I should say. See if I can see it on the screen here in the bright light. If you look at this piston, it's hitting the crank weight. So it's actually sitting in there cockeyed. Actually, the rod's bent. Yep. I don't know if it's showing there at all. There's a bend in the rod. The others are fairly straight, so see how it kicks out here and then kicks out there. It twisted it just enough to twist that piston so it's hitting the counterweight there on the crank. Interesting. Yep, she's junk. Because I don't know how wedged that piston's going to be inside that cylinder and how much damage is in that cylinder, so. But it's out. We're about done here for the day. We don't have the extension to get the harmonic balancer and the pulley off, so we can't get the timing chain cover off to get to the timing chain. But I should have that stuff at my house, so. We'll roll her back onto her feet, drag it home. I'm gonna, if you come over, if not, if it's okay with you, it's your motor still, I'm gonna pull the heads. I just want to look on the inside and just see.
I have it.
Just going to the scrapyard. So there we go. I think we'll end that video here. Maybe we'll, if I tear it apart tonight, we'll pick up. But okay, alrighty, heads are off. Left the Ford over there. Pulled the motor from the bed with the hoist. Left it on the hoist. Pulled the Ford out of the way. Put the Chevy over there. Put the motor in the back of the Chevy. Move the Chevy back over here. Haven't put the Ford back yet. There's no story. Just pulled the heads. Found out that this motor was junk when we got it. Look at the inside of that one. Hopefully that's showing up. There's score marks in there, so I think that's the one that bent. I think that's the rod that bent. There's water in this one. There's water in that one. All the others look okay. Just crap. Alrighty. There's the bent rod. Piston hitting the counterweight on the crank there. Remember, that's going to be the top back cylinder right now. That is the one with all that nasty crud in there, so this thing sat for a while with water in it. It's amazing this thing even ran as long as it did, apparently. So, no evidence of a head gasket leak that I can see on either side. A lot of carbon and crap, but this poor old motor was just was dead before we fired it. So anyway, we tore her down as far as I'm going to go. Actually, I may just take that one out just to keep it as a souvenir. Shouldn't take more than a minute or two to pop it. Of course, if I can get that fed back through. I don't know, maybe just pull the crank, lighten it a little bit. But yeah, here we are. Hey, good news. Guy that came and looked at that truck earlier today just called me back. He's leaning. Got this one and another one he's considering. The other one's a short bed. It's a long bed. He says he likes the long bed. So we're in negotiations now. Of course, he's at the hospital. His son just broke his hand. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll pull that bent rod and that piston out and clean them up and throw them on the shelf. Little souvenir. A couple of things I got to pull off the motor yet. Try to get that harmonic balancer, figure out how to do that without renting a tool. Get those engine mounts off too. Just 2 bolts. 3 holes, 2 bolts. Yeah, not 3 bolts. It's okay, I got the impact out, so I'll make short work of it. Anyway, I guess we're all in the video. Thanks for watching. It's a bummer we didn't have a good motor. A couple people made a comment about hammering that harmonic balancer on there. Big Paw, you were one of them. I was a little concerned about that too, but luckily we didn't do any damage. We weren't wailing on it too hard. But so, yeah, this motor was fried before we even got it. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.